It's time to meet the starting five. We go, Atlanta Hawks. And forward, 6'10", number 10, Zachary. And forward, 6'8", number 17,
Look at the starters for Charlotte. Hall and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And for Atlanta, Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, BA, you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Inside. Clock at 6. The three from Risache. Pure from three-point range.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Number 11.
Back to ball. Takes the three. Okongwu with the rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. Outside Risache. Intercepted. To the paint. It's stolen by Okongwu. Risache with the ball. He's picked up by Miller. Daniels. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Bridges outside. And Hall throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Charlotte.
Number 11.
Ball right side. Miller outside. Back to ball. Lets the three fly.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Daniels, that one's true.
I love the get 4 makes.
Pass to Knipple. Ball outside. Shakes him. Here's Knipple. Over Risache. Knipple, no good. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. And Atlanta with possession here after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Pass to Rizachet. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. From down in the low post, it goes.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 3. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta. Ball outside. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. The Hawks have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Outside Rizachet. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Shoot from the baseline. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Soft touch off the glass. Ball's got 11.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Outside Rizachet. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Miller outside. The shot comes out. Good D by Daniels. The Hawks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And they pick up 2. 6 points for him.
The one thing you have to respect about Johnson, he's happy to make the extra pass.
Now here's Ball. He's got 11. Miller can't get it to go. To the middle. Pass to Daniels. Outside John. Shoots. And again, it's Atlanta.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Ball no good. Atlanta leading by 5. On the wing, Rizachet. Pass to Daniels. Outside Rizachet. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Rizachet's got 6 points.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Rizachet better than this.
There's Ball with a 3. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
Outside Johnson. And he's going for the lob. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Atlanta.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Charlotte now. No points yet here in the 2nd quarter for him. Here's White. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, the mid-range is a rare area for White. He's seemed confident that he could hit the shot.
They've got Jock Landale. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's C.J. McCollum. So that's the Hawks 5. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Hornets. Right now, 5th in the division, right in the middle. And, of course, the Hawks, they currently own the 6th seed.
You know, for the Hornets, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
The Hawks lead by 8. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Where was the defense? You can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Miller outside. Pass to Diabate. From 8 feet. Again, Charlotte.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
McCollum looking it over. And here's Kuminga. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside White. There's the 3. Here's Miller, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
McCollum outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Brandon Miller. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Jalen Johnson comes in for Kuminga. And it's Rizachet in for Hield. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Knippel's checked in. For Salon. Right around the quarter mark of the season. Clark. Rookies seem to be finding their footing out there.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Every rookie is a little different, but usually around the quarter pole of the season, you start to get a feel for how you need to go about your work. It's a tough adjustment, but once it locks in, you're on your way.
Miller against McCollum. Johnson a screen on Miller. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out.
Miller against McCollum. Miller outside. The rebound by the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Pass to Miller. From behind the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
This shows you the versatility of Miller. He's able to work off screens and create some space for himself.
McCollum on the wing. Now here's Rizachet. Picked up by Okongwu. Out to McCollum. Launches it. He buries it from 3. McCollum's got 5 now.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Pass to Miller.
Assist from
To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Atlanta making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Wall's checked in.
All right, everybody, let's get hyped. It's time with the Hawks Hype Squad. Let's give it up for your Hawks.
Atlanta leading by 7. Daniels outside. And here's Okongwu for 3. It's hauled in by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Knipple with a bucket.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Step back shot. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Okongwu. And now the Hawks on the break. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jalen Johnson. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Diabate. Back to Bridges. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, wait. And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
Outside Rizachet. On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by White. Daniels passes to Johnson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Johnson's got 10 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's Ball with a 3. Ooh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And a big-time scoring night for Johnson. Looking for a shot and playing with serious confidence.
Outside White. Inside. Here's Bridges. Doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Rizachet. On the clock. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Rizachet. 14 points for him. Hornets trail by 5. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Take a look at some point guards who have been scoring the ball over the past 10 games. 4th, LaMelo Ball.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Johnson against Bridges. Back to Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Stolen by Ball. For the finish. And Ball throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And another basket for Charlotte.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
50 seconds left in the second. The 3 from Rizachet. That one doesn't drop. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Good. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Okongwu. 27 seconds left in the first half of this game. Offensive rebound, and Rizachet gets it to go.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
Atlanta foul. Number 11. First, team sport.
The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson a screen on Ball. And he drives in. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. He put together 10 points in the quarter, and more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Charlotte trailing. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And Ball gets it to go.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Outside Rizachet at 6. Goes up at the stripe. Again, Atlanta. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping. Up and making big plays.
The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 1. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And here's Charlotte. Ball outside with the crossover. Right wing. Guarded by Okongwu. Shot from the low post is good. And the Hornets lead by 1.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Pass to Daniels. The 3 from Rizachet hits the trifecta. Rizachet's got 15 points.
Rizachet is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Ball taking his time here. Now Miller. To the paint. It's stolen by Kongwu. Here we go. Here's Rizachet. Daniels passes to Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by Kongwu.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Takes a step back, throws it up high.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And they place in the top 10 at fast break points. They take their chance. To run, and it's something they're really good at.
And you brought up the defensive numbers for this team. These coaches love the focus they have on D, and they love to break down the film. Bridges, left side. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. 7 points in the game.
On fire to start the second half. 4 or 5 from the field.
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
Pass to Knipple. Nice passing by Charlotte here. Bridges passes to Ball. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
One of the more dynamic passers in this league. Ball with a nice setup.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. Down low. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Hornets ball.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Daniels against Miller. There's Ball with a 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Back to Rizachet. Picked up by Kongwu. 3-pointer. Rizachet, no good. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. There's Ball with a 3. The shot, no good.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. It's a 1-point game. Miller against Daniels. Pass to Ball. Fires for 3. Here's Bridges. The shot no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
To the inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
Look at those moves! You got this like everyone's watching.
And let's take a minute for the rookie leaderboard and to look at the top free throw shooters in this rookie class. In the third spot, Con Knipple.
A skill that works at every level, free throw shooting. And he's been comfortable even under the bright lights of the NBA.
And it's hard to score in this league as a rookie. The charity stripe is one place where you can get some easy points, where nobody's on you. He's learned to take full advantage of that.
Pass to Rizache. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Bridges. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
It's stolen by Johnson. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Daniels, and that one is stuffed right through.
And leaking out well in transition. Man, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
And here's Ball. 26 points for him. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 12.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Ball throws it down.
Among the best ball handlers in the league for sure. MELO right to the rack.
Pass to Rizache. Picked up by Okongwu. And Rizache gets it to go. Rizache's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Give Bridges a lot of credit there. I mean, these kinds of passes can really fortify team chemistry.
Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Outside Rizache. And it's blocked.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Their defensive intensity has served them well.
It kept out the energy level. That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Landale comes in for Okongwu, and Corey Kispert subbed in for Rizache. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Pass the ball for the tie. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in the game.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Inside, here's Landale. Knipple with the rebound. Hornets trail by 3. Ball outside. This one for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Another steal. Miller against Daniels. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Knipple. 7 points for Brandon Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Shot on the wing. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night. For the lead. With the second effort. Pass the ball.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Knipple. Second chance effort. So they take the lead. Knipple's got 8.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
A minute 39 left in the third. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Outside White. Pass to James. Drives to the hoop. And it's James with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the bucket is good.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
The Hornets with a lead. Outside White. Pass to Miller. 50 seconds left in the third. Drops in the layup for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Hornets foul. Day.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
And Charlotte making a change here. They've got Buddy Hield. Kuminga is out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Rizachet. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. To tie it up. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Bridges outside. Pass to Knipple. White for 3. On target from range. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Yeah, nice shot by White. So confident from range.
And he banks in the layup. 23 points in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the layup is good off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Kuminga against Bridges. To the paint. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Pass to Rizachet. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Hield from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
talk about being shot ready. He'll catches and fires as fast as pretty much anybody in the league.
Here's Kniffel. Bridges outside. From outside the arc. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Atlanta leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. Kuminga, strong like bull.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
Landale defending. Pass to White. The rebound by Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Bridges against Kuminga. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's White. Can't cash it in from close range.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Pass to Rizachet. post. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by James. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Getting Bridges something within the rhythm of the offense, I think that's good strategy, and I like it.
Pass to Rizachet. Pulls it. Knipple with the rebound. Knipple's got 4 rebounds now. Kuminga against Bridges to the middle. Here's White. That one's good. This game is all even.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
Outside Rizachet. The 3. Tries again. He can't get that one to fall. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far on the 4th. White for 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
Yeah, great vision for a rookie. Knipple makes good decisions. He's not just a shooter.
The Hawks shooting around 42% as we continue play in the 4th quarter. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. 25 points in the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
All right, everybody.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Jalen Johnson comes in for Kuminga. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Hield. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for White. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we've just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Knipple. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Your Knipple doesn't lack the attacking mindset. He'll get to the 10 if the space is there.
And here's Rizachet. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Knipple. Outside ball. Here's Bridges. Now Ball. Fast break. Here we go. Daniels. Bridges pulls it down. On offense, here are the Hornets. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Daniels. It's good.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Number 11.
Ball left side. Miller up top. Here's Knipple. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Hornets have gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. Now Ball. Outside Miller. And there's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Okongwu. Now Johnson. A minute 37 left in the final quarter. Now Okongwu. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Ball. Okongwu with the rebound.
Rough start for him, for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Outside Rizachet. Can't hit it. Charlotte has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Here's Miller. It's stolen by Johnson.
great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. It's stolen by Daniels. Okongwu. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Two points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
Shot clock at 6. Ooh, the shot misses. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And a fast break now for Atlanta. And he slams it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
So it's Atlanta picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And time to present our player of the game.